And just imagine that everyone in this world was same. So they lived their lives the same way, they had the same thoughts, and they couldn't do anything differently. Do you think there would have been any changes in our life? Or do you think the word diversity would have even existed? Of course not, right? Because being different is what really makes us unique. Everyone in this world is unique because everyone has their own thoughts, their own ideas. Even if you're from a family, even each of your family member is different from one another. Today I would like to share a book with you guys. It's called On the Fringe by many different authors, as you can see here. So on the fringe, kind of being on the fringe means like kind of being near the borders of kind of like a target, and being on the borders of it, because the people who kind of live on the fringe are like they're kind of excluded, they're pushed off they're not included in other groups, they're just pushed off to the side. And this book is basically a collection of realistic stories, kind of mentioning different kind of situations these days teenagers have to face for being different or for like doing something differently. And one of the quotes that I really liked from this book was, being different is not a crime. Of course not, right? Everyone in this world is different, but it's not a crime. But in this book, the characters, their life feel like kind of, it doesn't feel right because anything they're doing differently feels like they've done a crime. They're not being part of any group. Nobody's letting them kind of join them. I really like this book because it kind of shows like different ways the teenagers solve their problems rather than changing themselves. So one of them was that there was a group of people who excluded anyone who was different or didn't act like them. There was another group who let different people who had different thoughts and different ideas to join them. So, and they decided to actually join that group. The characters actually decided to join the group, which let new people with new ideas join them rather than the ones who just excluded them. And I think it's a great book for people who really like kind of emotional, realistic fiction. At the same time, a book which will really drag you into deeper thoughts of this book. At the same time, this book really relates to our real lives, and especially for us teenagers. So I think it's a great book. I think everyone who has been like a victim of this problem or who have excluded or being part of like excluding someone, I think it's a great book for them because it can actually show different paths they can use rather than changing themselves, rather than being similar to them or by being different. So I hope you guys like this book. It's called On the Fringe and by different authors, as you can see here. And try to get your own copy. It's a great book. I recommend you guys to read it.